32 through 34, it says find the slope of each line, then determine whether the lines are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. Okay, now, we need to find the slope of this line. Remember, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, and the slope is the letter in front of the x. Okay? So let's look at this first one. This first one is not in slope-intercept form, so we have to make it slope-intercept. So I'm going to bring this down here. I'm going to do 4y equals 2x minus 12. I get y by itself, so I'm going to divide by 4, divide by 4, divide by 4. 4y divided by 4 is y. 2 over 4x is the same as 1 over 2x. Minus 12 divided by 4, which is minus 3. That's the first equation, slope-intercept. Then we've got y equals 2 parentheses 5 minus x. Distribute that, gives me y equals 2 times 5 is 10, minus 2 times x is 2x. Slope-intercept has the x first, so I'm going to switch that around. Y equals, bring the negative 2x over here, and that's a positive 10. So our slopes are 1/2 and negative 2. So the slope of the first one, 1/2. Slope of the second one, negative 2. Opposite reciprocals, they are perpendicular. 33, y equals 2 and x equals 4. This one we really don't have to do any math for. Because we know if y equals 2, let's just draw a graph down here. Here's our graph. And 1, 2, 3, 4, let's just go 4 either way. 2, 3, 4. If y equals 2, y is going to equal 2 on this line. It'll equal 2 on this line. It'll equal 2 on this line. No matter what x is, y is always going to equal 2. So that line is going to be going straight across. And we know the slope of that line is 0. This next one, x equals 4. If x equals 4, x is going to equal 4 on this line, on this line, on this line. So x is always going to equal 4. So this line is going to go like this. And that line is undefined. Well, if one of these is horizontal and one is vertical, we know they're going to be perpendicular. So y equals 2, slope is 0. X equals 4, slope is undefined. Okay, number 34. Let's do, alright, let's just write them down over here. 12x plus 4y equals 36. I'm going to solve for y. So subtract 12x from both sides. Gives me 4y equals negative 12x plus 36. Divide everything by 4. Y equals negative 12 divided by 4 is negative 3x plus 36 divided by 4 is 9. Negative 3 is our slope there. So the slope is negative 3 on this one. Next we have 6x minus 18y equals 48. Putting that in slope-intercept form, I'm going to get rid of the x first, so that gives me negative 18y equals negative 6x plus 48. Okay. And I'm going to divide everything by negative 18, negative 18, negative 18. Actually, yes, we're dividing everything by negative 18. So 18 divided by negative 18y divided by negative 18 is y. Negative 6 divided by negative 18. Negative 6 divided by negative 18. Equals 0.3 repeating. don't want to do that, so let's just turn that into a fraction. Let's reduce that fraction. 6 goes into both of those. 1/3. So let's make our slope 1/3 x. And we got 48 divided by negative 18. So 48 divided by negative 18. And that's minus 2 and 2/3 repeating. Oh, for the sake of, we can use that as a fraction, or a decimal. Let's just do negative 2.6 repeating. That's really all we really need is the slope. We've got a 1/3 here, and I got a negative third here. Opposite reciprocals, perpendicular again. And the slope here is 1/3. In the figure, measure of angle 4 equals 48, measure of angle 9 equals 86. Find the measure of each angle. Okay, first things first, let's put this information into our drawing. Angle 4, 48, and angle 9 is 86. Okay, now, the parallel lines are here. This is a transversal, and this is a transversal. That's important, because we need to know which angles are going to match up. These are all going to match up, and these will. So if I have 48 here, I can put it across here. I can move it up here because it's corresponding, and down here because it's vertical. If I do 180 minus 48, that gives me 132. So this will be 132. This will be 132. This will be 132. And this will be 132. Up here, 86 here. Vertical from that would be 86. Corresponding to that would be 86. And vertical to that would be 86. And let's do 180 minus 86 up here. That gives me 94. So 10 is 94, 12 is 94, 6 is 94, and 8 is 94. Let's go over here and fill in our answers. 11 is 86, 13 is 132, 5 is 86, 16 is 132, 2 is 48, and 12 is 94. Best way to do that, fill in your numbers first. Okay. In the figure, A is parallel to B. All right, so these are parallel. And C is parallel to D. Since these are parallel, this would be one transversal. And since these are parallel, this would be one transversal. So they're all transversals. So we've only going to have two different numbers for this. I'll show you. 16 is 52. Okay, if we look at it this way, we would have a 52 here. We would have a 52 over here, and a 52 up here. Since these are parallel, we know that this would be 52, and this would be 52, and we got that. Over here would be 52, and over here would be 52. And I just need to find my other angle. 180 minus 52 is 128. So this is 128, and 128, 128, 128, 128, here, here, and here. Let's fill them in. 2 right here, 128 degrees. 7 over here is also 128 degrees. 11 over here is 52. 3 is 52. 8 is 52. 14 is 128. And that's the way to do that one.